All right, guys, really exciting home tour today because this home is brand new by a builder who I just recently worked with for some clients who closed, and they couldn't be happier. This home is in Bulverde, Texas, and it is on the market right now. But stay tuned because not only are we going to tour this home, but I am going to compare it to a very similar size home in Georgetown, Texas. So you're gonna get to see and compare information between this beautiful home, which is on the market right now in Bulverde, and another home that is on the market as well in Georgetown, Texas. So we are gonna be covering quite a bit of territory right here in Central Texas. I'm Seth Koppel, your Big Lot Texas Realtor. You got a glimpse out of the back there. This is, like I said, on a 1 acre lot. And when you come into this home, it's all very open, a really nice open floor plan. And what I love about this is so much is put into the kitchen right here. You have, look at the size of this countertop here on the side, beautiful country front, apron front sink there. And I love these floating shelves. When they are decorated well, they look amazing, and they are in all the trending design books right now. And you get to look out your window right here, beautiful covered patio, and again, beautiful, nice and relatively flat 1 acre lot. Nice cabinetry, but take a look at this. You've got the double oven there, a really nice cooktop, which we'll get up close to. Love these lights above the really long island. Pendant lighting is so personal. So of course, that is something that your style may or may not agree with, but I think those really work. And I think I've seen them something very similar in Restoration Hardware. You see here a 5-burner cooktop and a very nice, interesting, but very neutral backsplash here. It's got a nice design to it, but it's not too crazy. And so that works really well. But I want to spin around here and show you what it looks like from the big island. But first, let's take a peek in these ovens. You can see me right in there. Double oven right there. And we're going to get over there towards that formal dining. But take a look at this. I love when they put the microwave there in the island. And another interesting thing about this home is you don't have the sink right here in the middle of this beautiful island. You have it much more conveniently located, in my opinion, on the side. And the reason I'm saying convenient is, if you've got a bunch of dishes in there, you may not want it right in the middle of your center island. So just something to think about. You often see it in that center island right in line with your cooktop. And so this is just offering a little bit of a different layout. And then of course, when you have it on that side with a window above, you get to look out at what's going on in your backyard. Really nice size pantry right there, by the way. Okay, so we are here with JLP Builders. They built this home, and like I mentioned, I had some clients who recently closed with JLP, and they are so happy with their home. And this home is right around 2676 square feet. So it's on the more modest side of what I typically show on my channel, and it's sitting on that 1 acre size lot. We're here at 896 Annabelle Avenue in Bulverde, and it has a beautiful large 3-car garage and a metal roof. And you're seeing here this really nice living room space, family room space, and just how open it is. Loving those barn door entry to the home office, which we're gonna get to in a little bit. You could see here right off the nice, very nice, cozy, but very nice foyer entry. You also have this formal dining room space. Now remember, you have the massive island there in the kitchen. So of course you're gonna put some counter height bar stools there. And so that is, I think, gonna be your everyday, center of the home where everyone congregates. But if you want a formal dining room space, you have that right here. I'm sure there are alternative flexible use spaces. If you don't want a formal dining, you can use that for something else right there in the front. Maybe a second office space. There's a lot of options. But here we are in the master suite. Again, they're bringing the barn door style in here. I love that. It just gives a lot more character than a simple door, or even those often too small double doors they put into the master suites. So really nice bedroom here. You have the pop-up ceiling. You have 2 windows here, 2 windows on the back side, and we'll take a look out again. We're gonna get outside and walk all around this property. Love the trees on this lot. It is a corner lot, and it goes, so we're gonna walk all around the home in just a few minutes. Take a look at this master bathroom. I think this is one of the highlights of the home. I love it. I love the style of the colors. I love the layout, the freestanding tub, and that massive shower, which we're gonna get into. So stay tuned for that. That'll be exciting. Okay, so before I give you the price of this home, like I said, it's on the market, listed right now. This is a brand new house, as I'm sure you can tell. I want to tell you about the other home that I am going to be comparing it to, and we can discuss the pluses and minuses of each. But oh my goodness, like I said, I love this bathroom shower. We're gonna get in there, the tub. Love this tile wall and how it contrasts from the tile in the big walk-in shower. So let's get in there. But like I said, I want to tell you about this other home that I'm comparing it to. It's in Georgetown, Texas, and that other home is 301 Miranda Way. It is also on about a 1 acre size lot. Now 301 Miranda is almost new, but not new. It's a few years old. It was completed in 2022 by a great builder named Sitterly Homes. Okay, it also has a 3-car garage. The square footage is a little bit different. 301 Miranda is 2,971 square feet. It was built in 2022. So it's a little bit bigger, but it's also a little bit older. It's on also a 1 acre size lot. Now, 301 Miranda is a 4-bedroom, 4 full bath home, also has 3-car garage. 896 Annabelle, where we are right now in Bulverde, great Koppel ISD schools. And this one brand new, 2676 square feet. This one is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath home, but it has a metal roof. So there's certain upgrade differences between them, right? But we're talking about similar size home, same size lot, different parts of Central Texas, okay? So 301 Miranda Way is priced at $875,000, and 896 Annabelle is actually priced lower for a brand new house at $849,999. So right about $850,000. So I'm gonna get you outside in a couple of minutes, but first I just wanna show you the secondary bedrooms real quick and the bathrooms, and we're gonna get outside and walk around the property, walk around this entire house. But I wanna share with you a little bit more about myself. My name is Seth Koppel. I've been a realtor in Central Texas for 19 years now, and I specialize in new construction as well as acreage properties, meaning homes like this on 1 acre size lots, both resale and new construction, but also the larger acreage properties. So if you're thinking of 5 acres, 10, 20 acres or more, reach out to me. Be happy to share some of those properties with you. And I have some great tours of larger Texas ranches on my channel, so you can look those up as well, or just text me and I will shoot you those links. Now, after 19 years in Texas real estate here in Central Texas, I have sold over 570 properties. Now, keep in mind that about half of my buyers have built or purchased brand new homes. So what that also means is the other half purchase resale homes. So whatever questions you have, I am very happy to answer. Had a lot of experience, and I love helping folks through this kind of arduous process of moving, buying a home, figuring out what the best decision is for your family. A lot of decisions, big financial one as well, and I love helping folks through it. So whatever questions you have, you're welcome to reach out to me. Even if you're looking to purchase in a different part of Texas, it's not a problem. I can answer questions for you and connect you with a really great agent in the area that you're looking at. Okay, so I want to share with you what I think are the 4 best things about this home. We're going to look at a few of them in just a minute, so stay tuned for that. There's 4 what I think are my favorite things, I think the best things about this home coming up. I also want to tell you now about lots for sale in the area. So if you really prefer to build your home, you don't want to, buy one already done. You want to make sure you're getting exactly what you want, the size home, the lot you want. There are lots available out here. So I'm going to share with you what the available lot situation looks like, the size, price range on the lots. And then also I want to tell you about other brand new or newer homes, meaning like a year old, that are available for sale right now in this community. The community is called Bell Oaks. We're here, like I mentioned, in Bulverde, Texas. Really great area. And so there are several other brand new homes available, and I want to share that information with you. So we're getting to one of, for me, and I think maybe for you as well, one of the best features of this home right here is just a really nice, spacious garage. Okay, so this is one of those homes where, this garage is so big and spacious, and I love how it's finished out, and it's so nice. It's got windows finished out with the trim work. I mean, this home, the home is great, but the garage is also great. And so I know for a lot of you, the garage is as important. In some cases, I know you guys, more important than the house, but this one doesn't disappoint, in my opinion. I know we've seen some much larger homes with much larger garage situations, but this one is great. It's a really nice, spacious 3-car garage. Okay, so great laundry room, but I'm not including that in my top 4 features of this home. Number 2, you did see already, and you probably know which one it is. It's that master bathroom I was raving about. I'm going to include that in my top 4 features of this home. But this is a great laundry room. Nothing bad at all. I mean, I love the design of the floor tile as well. But right now we are headed to my 3rd favorite thing in this house. So let's get outside and look at this covered patio. Okay, so first of all, a lot of what's so beautiful out here is just how pretty the land is, the trees, but this is a really good sized covered patio. I love that they already have the outdoor kitchen in place. You've got that refrigerator, the grill, and I love the tongue and groove ceilings. It just makes such a big difference in how the quality of construction is done and how it feels. And that's one of the things I have to say about JLP. You are continually pleasantly surprised throughout this home, inside and out. And that's going to lead me in a moment to my number 4, my 4th favorite thing, 4 out of 4, okay? We're getting there in just a minute. Now, I just want to point out, I'm walking behind the property right here. This is actually a neighboring lot we're on. So even though it's a 1-acre lot, I just wanted you to see what's here because you have really nice trees right here. So even when they build a home, I think this is actually going to be probably somebody's backyard right here, because remember, we're on a corner lot. And so that corner lot, I believe the home that sits right here is going to be closer to the road, most likely. Of course, whoever buys it and builds it, they can do it a little bit the way they want. Of course, they're purchasing it. But based on what is typical, the home will be closer to that side road. And, they're going to want to preserve this as their backyard with the beautiful trees. And so likely you will have a view of this, of their yard with the trees and everything. But we're going to get back on the actual property. And I want to show you where the side of the lot is up by the road. But you're getting a glimpse of what I think is my 4th favorite thing about this home, which is really the metal roof. And besides the aesthetics, metal roofs last a long time. They're actually more durable. It does depend on the type of metal roof, but I've had roofers preaching to me about the benefits of the metal roof as they're going over every time there is a hailstorm or winds kicking up, knocking the composite shingles off, what most homes have, which is composite shingle. But, the metal roof does cost more. So when you buy this home, if you're interested in this house right here, you're getting that already in this list price, to have that metal roof, everything in the home that you saw, of course, that's the list price of the home, right? So look how pretty it is. It's just a next level luxury thing, but it's also likely gonna save you a lot of money over the long run because insurance premiums are crazy. I don't know if you've gotten your renewal. I got mine. I just almost, anyway, I don't want to go into that. But, you know, if you have a metal roof that is more durable, you know, I think that's just a great thing. You know, hopefully you could avoid having to put on a new roof when a lot of your neighbors may need a new roof. So something to think about. There's a lot of different materials, building materials out there, and I try to cover them when I'm showing you properties. And of course I try to cover them in the videos, but we go into a lot more detail, of course, when we're touring properties and meeting with builders and doing our builder selection. You know, that is key, you know, to making sure that you're getting a really well-built home and you're getting the home the way you want. So if, you know, some people are in love with spray foam insulation, there's a lot of benefits to it. And if that's something you're looking for, there are certain builders who really do a lot of that. You know, and there's builders who really hone in on higher quality roofs. And there's so much more, like the wrap around the house underneath. Like there's a lot of things going on when you're talking about new construction. And those are some of the areas I try to add value for my clients, both during these videos and also, of course, when we're working together, finding you the perfect house or the perfect builder. So if you do want to purchase a lot in this area, it's beautiful, and you want to have an idea of what they're going for, there are actually quite a few lots available out here. So there's a lot of opportunity, and they range from about 1 acre in size to 3 acres. And in fact, there's actually one that's listed that's over 4.5 acres in size. In the price range of the lots, they start a little over 100,000. They go up to about 350,000, but there's plenty of lots available under $200,000 that are 1 acre, nice trees, so many good lots out there. Now let's talk for a minute about houses for sale, new or very new houses for sale in this community, okay? So remember, 896 Annabelle, where we are right now, beautiful home, 2676 square feet home, that's 850,000. The next new home, that one is priced at almost 970. So about $120,000 more for really a little bit larger. It's not, you know, it's 3,100 square feet versus almost 2,700 square feet. But is that really worth $120,000? It is if that's what you're looking for, I guess, but I'm also just trying to point out the value that is in this home for sale right now. All of the other finished new construction homes on the market right now in this community, they range from over $1 million to over 1.5 million. So let's take a peek at this home office right here with the double barn doors, really neat home office, high ceiling. And don't forget, remember, I'm comparing this home to that 301 Miranda in Georgetown. So in just a moment, you are gonna have a link on the left side of your screen so you can tour that home and compare them side by side. So stay tuned for that. And again, whatever questions you have about purchasing a home in Central Texas or building, I am here to help you anytime. And if you didn't hear earlier, I've been in real estate here in Central Texas for 19 years, and I've sold over 570 properties that and half of my clients either buy or build new construction. So if you have a question about any of these things, I can very likely help you out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.